What's going on, you gamers? Today we're back with a little bit more Dying Light 2, and what I'm going to be covering today is how you can grab yourself some really nice combat XP and some parkour XP nice and easy and fast at that endgame. So if you're still trying to level up, trying to hit endgame level 9, then this is probably the best way. Welcome back, we gamers. As always, for all things gaming, for all things Xbox, then why not hit that subscribe and bell icon. I'll bring you all the latest and greatest in content, hints, tips, guides and builds, and just some fun gameplay and reviews of upcoming games. Obviously we're covering a lot of Dying Light 2 and Elden Ring is on the way, so if that interests you then why not hit that subscribe today. But for now, what I'm going to be covering is how you can grab yourself some really nice XP in order to hit that level 9 if you've completed the campaign. Now, I thought I'd done quite a lot in Dying Light 2, I had spent quite a long time farming, especially with that combat XP and such, but by the time I completed the campaign I was still not even level 8. I wanted to get to level 9 in order to get the best gear, and then to try and make a really nice endgame build. But how am I going to get that XP in order to grab it up right at the end? Obviously you've got the option of doing all the quests and such, but in my opinion most of them are a little bit lackluster. There are a few that are quite good, but it will still take you a long time to grind it out that way. Instead, what we're going to be doing, we're going to be farming the toughest enemies, and we're going to be getting a lot of experience from them, and these are the enemies that only appear once the campaign's been completed. So the first thing you'll want to do, bop into your map, and I found this place. If you know anywhere better, let me know in the comments, but I've jotted around pretty much everywhere, going to safe houses, going to train stations. This place seems to be one of the best ones currently. So we're going to go to the Night Runner's Hideout, straight into Trinity, pretty much one of your starting areas. Make your way there in daytime, just so you don't have to worry about stuff. So once you've made your way there, then you're going to bop straight over to the bed, whenever I can find it, and you're going to sleep until it's nighttime. Now once it's nighttime, what you're going to want to do, if I go back to my map, literally just around here, so if we turn this way, and have a little jump off this roof. If we use our survivor sense, so just over there, what we're going to be doing is farming these encounters. Now these are the legendary encounters, so they will be a lot tougher. What will happen, they will spawn within this area I found. Most of the time they're around about here, sometimes they're here or over here as you can see, but as long as you've made it to this safe house and you're using your survivor sense around about here, you can usually pick one up quite easy. Now I've chucked this down to a normal or easy because it does take a little while, especially if you're not geared up properly, and the experience is negligible if any with hard. The only thing that you're going to want to do is try and grab some combat XP for your gear if possible. So for example, if I show you my ones, I've got about 25% give or take. 23%. You can get a lot higher than that depending on how geared up you are and if you've got a nice weapon. I would highly recommend putting some really nice kind of mods on your weapons, because if you're like me and you wasn't fully geared up, these can be quite tough encounters. We're going to jump over to it. Another trick that I find 1,000,000% helpful on these is this right here, and that's the toughness boosters. If you can manage to grab these up, if you've got it to artifact level, that's really going to help you out, because honestly the difference between falling over and not falling over is just more annoying than anything else. So I would say definitely try and get some of these, even if you got to buy them from the shops, because it just makes battling these guys a lot easier, especially like I said, if you're not geared up fully and you're going to have a little bit of a battle on your hands. Having these and probably even some regen will make things a lot easier, so I'll chuck that on there as well just to show you. Another thing, if you can, muscle boosters, always a go-to, helps you with your damage, and we're going to chuck them on just to show you the experience. Now we're going to make our way down to him. He's going to do a stamp. Because we've got that stuff on, it is completely different, whereas I would have fell over before. See, look at the difference. I'd have fallen over about 3 times then. Like I said, I think this is on normal. If you want to put it to hard, you very well can. I think you get a tiny little bit of experience more, but negligible. I would probably be doing it on easy or normal most times. And then another good thing, if it gives it to me, there you go. Every single time I've done this so far, I've also got artifact gear of my level. Now unfortunately it's not always artifact gear, but when it is for your level, so if you make it to 9, that will be absolutely perfect. But even if you're gearing up, making it from 7, 8, 9, whatever you're on, it's going to drop for that level, making things a bit easier and making the farming easier in general. All you got to do then is just jump straight back up, make your way straight back to the hideout, and just sleep, rinse and repeat, make sure it's night time again, go back, farm some more. You're going to be getting anywhere between, depending on how geared up you are with your XP, you're probably going to be getting anywhere between 1500 to around about 3000, I'd imagine, give or take, and you'll be getting parkour, you'll be getting combat XP, and you'll be getting yourself some absolutely amazing loot for your level. So far I've only seen it at 7 because that's what I'm at, but it goes up with you, meaning this will be one of the best farming spots in the game, because you can grab that artifact gear and it's going to be for your level, and it might be a nice weapon or it might be some of those kind of gear pieces. All in all, well worth knowing and well worth doing. Well, you gamers, hopefully that's helped you out a little bit. As always, Full Things Gaming, Full Things Xbox. Take care. I'll see you on the next day.